Alright, first of all, I would like to say I did not start off my session with this slam, but this was a lot more painful than it looked. I really wanted to get this, just a Nollie 360 heel on, getvekt. I wanted to get the Nollie 360 heel on camera. It's been a while since I've done one, and this one in particular just felt so freaking good. This was the most automatic Nollie 360 heel I think I've done, and it's been a while since I've really done a good one too, so I was psyched on that. Alright, so now we're doing some fakey nose grinds. This is a trick that's not really too terribly difficult, but I mean, you got to keep in mind right now, I mean, you can't really, actually, I haven't said anything about that, and you can't really tell just by looking, but I'm wearing like 3 layers, and I have I have those sweatpants and shorts on underneath that. I'm trying desperately to get warm, because it's about 29 degrees out right there, and yeah, so I mean, if you've never skated in like sub-freezing temperatures, I mean, we'll pop shove it there, trying to stay sharp in case, you know, somebody walking by wants to play me and skate. I'll double think that decision. Like, no matter how many layers you put on, you still have that, like, that stiffness about you. But yeah, I mean, fakey nose grinds are still happening though. I'm still getting those. And yeah, now I'm trying to get the 180 out.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Yeah, that could have been bad. Right on that one. Oh, yeah, that could have been bad too. Alright. Is this it? Yep, there it is. A little tic-tacky, but you know, for it being 29 degrees outside, I'll take it. I'll let it slide. Now, this is what happened when I actually first got here. I warmed up, Nollie 50, did a couple of other basic tricks, but I mainly wanted to get to the backside 180 nose grinds. That's the main trick of this video. But all these clips are all pretty much in reverse of the way that they happen, so I pretty much just jumped right into backside 180 nose grinds. This is a trick that I've been envisioning doing for a long time, but I just never like sacked up enough to really just do it, which is weird because I've done tricks like backside 180 50-50 grinds on ledges, and for some reason that doesn't seem as terrifying for me because it's like, I mean, maybe it's just psychological, just the fact that there's like a ledge there to like step on, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to definitely reload this trick on the on some box eventually, but backside 180 nose grind definitely seems like a more doable trick for a flat bar, and backside 180 50-50 feels like a more doable trick for a ledge. At least in my opinion. That's just like, I could be wrong on that, but this is just from my experience. I know backside 180 50-50s to most people sound absolutely terrifying, and that's understandable. But these are coming along. You can see I'm kind of like, that attempt went horribly. They're coming. I mean, I'm getting into the grind. That's the main thing with these 180 grinds. You want to kind of scoop into the grind more than you want to get as close to the rail as possible and scoop your way into that grind rather than like try to jump your way on it like that right there. That was more like I tried to throw my board at it, and as you can tell. But right now I'm getting into it. I'm kind of like, I'm feeling it out, kind of like testing the waters. And that part is now kind of like, is coming to me. Like I feel it. I can feel the like where I need to keep my feet, where I need to like distance myself from the rail. Obviously that is not how I'm supposed to have it go. But here you go. I mean, you can see the pieces kind of slowly coming together though. Or it's starting out with me kind of like figuring out how to get my my truck on there, like I'm slowly starting to like do less and less. Oh well, there's a nose slide. I was just gonna say I'm doing less nose slides and kind of more like understanding how to get my truck on there, and then eventually the problem becomes that I'm like having a hard time actually landing the trick. Like I'll get in the grind and the board just does some crazy flip afterwards, and I gotta like correct it somehow. Yeah, that was a nose. That wasn't even a nose slide. That was a nose tap. Yeah, maybe if that was across the rail, it would have been cool. But you didn't even. You went on it and you fell off it, just like that right there. I mean, like it's a good landing, but not like that. Definitely don't count. See, like right here. Now it's starting to get to the point. I'm getting into the grind, but landing it, getting out of the grind is the hard part now. You know, shift your weight, maybe like bend your knees a little bit. It's always good to be light-footed when you're doing grinds. You want to be as light-footed as possible, just kind of glide along it. I don't know, I gotta bring this trick. I don't know, I really want to like hammer this trick. I would love to do like eventually a back 180 nose grind, 180 out, or something like that. Like that's always been a trick that like just seemed really cool to me. So I don't know, maybe once things start to clear up. I mean, as I've been saying, it was like 29 degrees when I filmed this, but the weather's only gotten worse since then. So skateboarding has been kind of being able to skate has been kind of a pipe dream. How are we doing here? And then eventually, yeah, then towards the end here, yeah, and then by this point, you can totally see the progression, because every try, I'm now getting in the grind. That was, all right, that was a nose slide. That looked very convincing, but I assure you that was a nose slide. All of these makes so far, they all look like they could have possibly been makes, but I assure you, I looked back frame by frame, and my truck never got onto the rail for any of those. Not until this one coming up. Oh, that almost make right there. And, oh, bam, perfect. That was the one I was looking for. You can tell. You can see Das Pinch in action. There we go. I was psyched on that. That's a new one under the belt, people. And I mean, shoot, if I'm out here, 29-degree weather, learning new tricks, then everybody should be out there, regardless of the weather, learning new tricks and staying vect. That's what it's all about, people. Learn something new. Peace.